The Supreme Court is now hearing a case that could transform digital privacy laws forever. Carpenter versus the United States asked the question, does the Fourth Amendment protect cell phone users' data, and can law enforcement review that data without a search warrant?
A local man convicted in a series of armed robberies in Michigan and Ohio. He's appealing because of how police got a hold of cell phone records.
Timothy Carpenter was sentenced to 116 years in prison for his role in a string of armed robberies in Michigan and Ohio. Investigators used months' worth of location data from Carpenter's cell phone company to help prove he was involved in the robberies. Carpenter's phone, like everyone else's, automatically connected to the nearest cell phone tower while it was moving around the city, which created essentially a time-stamped map of all his movements. The data is collected and stored by the cell phone company. The police argue when you sign up for a cell phone plan, you submit to what's called the third-party doctrine, which says people who voluntarily give information to third parties, i.e. cell phone companies, have no reasonable expectation of privacy. And while that's extremely helpful for police looking to catch an alleged criminal, some say the Fourth Amendment should keep authorities from having access to that data.
To extend the third-party doctrine to the digital world would be to render the Fourth Amendment a dead letter for most of the surveillance that matters today. The world that is not connected to the internet is shrinking.
Several major tech companies, including Apple, Facebook, and Google, have weighed in, filing a brief with the Supreme Court. The brief says the third-party doctrine should not apply in a world where devices and applications constantly transmit data to third parties by dint of their mere operation. Before appearing before the Supreme Court, a Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled against Carpenter, saying his cell phone data fell on the unprotected side of the Fourth Amendment.